So to prime, I'm going to be using the Tatcha Silk Canvas primer, which I've been using and loving. So I still keep mine in the box because I like the idea of like always taking this out. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put on my foundation. So, okay, this piece of hair does not want to act right. For foundation, I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation today. We're going to go in Y505. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, this concealer, in the color Tan. I'm gonna use the LA Pro Concealer Mahogany. It's been getting like no love from me, so let's show it some love, guys. Say hello. For the fun, I'm gonna go ahead and use my damp beauty blender this time, and I'm going to blend in the concealer. And just make sure everything is blended out. Like, you don't want to see any lines. You want to make sure it's all kind of diffused and blended. I don't want to know where you put your concealer on. I don't want to know where you put your contour at. I'm going to secure the bag right now. This is my Secure the Bag concealer. My NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Amande. And this is Bae. Leaves your under eye still looking moisturized, but the coverage is there. So I have the majority of the coverage that I want. I just want a little more right here. You see what time I went to bed, and I don't want y'all to know that I was up. So do you see the difference right here? Right. And blend this side out. So I'm using the Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder in the color Banana. This Tarte's contour palette. I'm gonna go ahead and contour using these two contour shades. Like I was saying, if you're like me, then you like for things to look a little more natural, a lot more natural actually. You like for it to look effortless, kind of like, did I get my makeup done? Did I not get my makeup done? Did she wake up like this? And you know, whatever. So we're gonna go over it and blend it out again, just where we put the contour, because we want it all to kind of melt into each other. So now we're going to move on to brows, which is really personal preference. I'd like to say that I actually go through phases with my brows as far as what I use on my brows. So sometimes I might use a powder, sometimes I might use a pencil, sometimes I might use like the cream. It just depends. This time I'm using this CoverGirl brow pencil. This is their ultra fine brow pencil in Rich Brown 705.
had to say something.
Yes.
I love my lollipop and my holders.
And your what?
My lollipop and my holders. Can I go
What
get
holder?
it?
In your book bag? Yes.
Can I get it?
Yes. Mommy life. Now I'm going to take this concealer, squeeze a little more out of it. Oh, that was a lot more. I don't need all that. But, and I'm gonna take this concealer and put it on our eyelashes. On our eyelashes, on our eyelids. Can't talk, can't talk. Now I'm gonna take this concealer and just blend it out onto my eyelids. And now taking a fluffy brush, a fluffy blending brush. This is a MAC 224. I'm going to take the color Culture, which is this color right here from the Shayla ColourPop collaboration. Culture for me is a perfect natural eyelid color when I'm not trying to do much. So I'm going to take a blending brush. I'm going to use the color Thick mixed in with the color Played Out. So that is the color Thick and the color Played Out. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of definition right here. Just right here. So you could definitely take Thick, which is the more orange color, and lay that down first and then lay Played Out over it. I am a fan of mixing my colors and just letting it marry that way. And now I'm going to go through my socket. Now I told you in my last video that I like to believe that this is where my crease is because I don't have much. This is my lid right here and this is my crease. So I have a lot of space here, but I don't have much space in between my actual lash line and where my crease is. So, you know, we just make it work. We make our eyes look bigger than what they already are. And again, we're gonna go into Thick, shake that off a little bit, and go into Played Out, and go right here on the corners. Add a little more Thick. So if you can see, like, I don't know if you can see it, but as I'm placing it down at points, I get a little more brown, I get a little bit more orange, and it just kind of, I just like the way that it blends out. And I'm gonna drag that in a little bit and into my socket. And I'm gonna take some more of Thick and add that on top because this side is a little darker than the other. So can you see the little bit of definition that it gave me, but it still left the inside of my eyes open. So then I'm gonna go ahead and line my lash line. Okay, so next is gonna be blush. I'm gonna go ahead in the same palette actually and use the color Thick, which was this bright orange. And I'm actually gonna go into Thick and Revenge right here, which is that more burnt sienna sort of like brick color. And see it here, and we're gonna start back here very light. So you do it right here, you're gonna put a lot of color on. We want to scooch this all the way back because we want it to be very light. And we're gonna start here and here. And we're gonna smile because we want to find the apples of our cheeks. And now we're gonna go to the middle. And right on top of where that contour is where you want to put your blush. It's like right there. So I'm using this Maybelline Expert Wear pencil in dark brown. I believe this is an eyebrow pencil actually, but I use it for my lips. So now we're gonna line our lips. One of my favorite lipsticks lately has been by Milani actually. It's number 61 in Matte Naked. We're gonna take this Neat Freak lip gloss. This is the first one that I picked up, and put her over this. And I'll be right back with the final look. Alright, so this is what the finished look looks like, and somebody actually got their lollipop. So
It's Mariah and the Mommy Show.
okay, alright, so here's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye!
Bye.
Good job.